right, good. All right, good morning to you. Top of the morning to you guys. Thought I'd do a drive and talk video this morning. It's been a while. I just haven't had time to make videos. I thought about it. I just haven't had time to make videos because I've been working on a lot of stuff for next month. And I'll go more into that in another video. So been busy lately, and not a bad busy, just got a lot of things going on in my life right now. Nothing bad. I am tired this morning for sure, but I've been just looking at a lot of things in life, right? Trying to rewire my brain, trying to rewire my outlook on life, trying to figure out where I fit into this next chapter of my life, where I fit into, or what I have time for as far as social media goes, like this platform here, right? And not that I'm saying I'm going away or like I'm done or anything like that, but sometimes you got to step away from certain platforms and just say, hey, I don't have time for you, right? I don't have time for you, and I don't have time for you, and you, and you, and you, right? And the list goes on. And it's usually because everybody walks this journey at some point in their life. God willing, you live long enough. God willing, you get to that level up point in your life. Everybody gets to this point where they have to reevaluate their life, reevaluate their work, their relationship, where they're at financially, what adjustments they need to make. For me, it's really valuing my time, right? Valuing what do I want to spend my time on, right? I'll use wood projects for example. I used to do that, right? I used to love that. I got to a point that it was no longer worth my time. As much as that sounds crazy, that happens, right? There's a career, there's a thing that you love to do, even if it's throwing knives, right? I feel at one point I will get there, right? I will get to that point where it's just like I just don't have any interest in it. It's been there, done that. And not that I'm winning world championships or anything like that. I'm not. There's a lot of good knife throwers out there that far exceed me, that are way better, that are more popular, right? That are more likable, that are in the mainstream, that are in the clicks here and there. And I'm not saying anything bad about that. And it made me reflect on my own life, how I've been my whole life. I've been I won't say an outcast, but I've always been a loner, right? I don't follow the crowds. I don't get cliquey with anybody as much as I like to be in the crowd like the next person. That's not something that I do. Let me adjust this camera, sorry. I've just never been that way, right? I've been a lone wolf my whole life. It's just my nature. I don't like to depend on other people. I don't like to feel like I have to follow the pack. So I identify as a lone wolf kind of person. And that's not bad either. It just means, you're more self-independent. You're going to walk this walk by yourself. And there's a lot of people out there in life, we know them, right? They can't stand to be alone. They can't stand to be by themselves. They constantly rely on other people. And some people will look at it as, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, right? Some people just feel like, hey, that's part of the process. That's part of the game. That if I'm part of this group, I will depend on other people because they like that engagement. They like that, tit for tat. That I do, you do. I do, you do. You help me, I help you, right? We're never alone because we're together in this relationship, right? I don't feel the need for that. It just, even on YouTube, even here on YouTube, when you got a bunch of guys and women get together on the live streams, or I've done that in the past years ago, right? I don't do it now, but you have your groups that get together and, it's fun. I get it. You're part of the clique, you're part of the group. Everyone's like, hey, so-and-so's here. Hey, Red's here. Hey, it's one of those things where you feel the need to be part of, right? And then you get to a point, like I said, you get burned out. It's no longer fun. It's you feel that change in your life that's coming, right? And sometimes you try to warn other people, right? But as much as you can tell other people, this is what's going to happen, right? X, Y, Z. People still want to go through the motions, and I say that because even though people tell me, hey, this next chapter in your life, at some point you're going to get bored. What are you going to do? And I haven't even gotten that far yet. I'm just trying to get to the finish line. I know that I'm going to get there. I know that these moments, these days, these events, these steps in my next chapter will happen. I get it. It's like telling somebody, hey, you're gonna get older. Well, I know I'm gonna get older, God willing, right? Or you're not gonna be at this job forever. I know that, you know that, but you still have to go through the motions, right? I'm here. I'm always trying to like rewire my brain, right? And I look at it as I'm trying to be in the moment. Let's say that. I'm trying to be more in the moment of the present. Like I'm here, I'm here. Let's focus on the present. Let's focus at the moment, the task at hand. Let's don't think too far down the line. And planning is good. Planning has done me good, but sometimes you get to that point where like I've done that long enough. Now I just want to be in the moment. Now I just want to live in the moment, because tomorrow's not promised, as we know, right? I think we all have enough friends where we realize no one's promised tomorrow. Things change. Your body changes. Your health changes. You get in a car accident. You lose a loved one. Things happen. Shit happens. Things happen, and you got to keep rolling with the punches. But I'm good. I'm just reevaluating my life, reevaluating things that matter to me. I saw a video, and I'm going to wrap this up with the video. I saw a video where this guy said, and I'm not going to quote it right, but he was saying, I'm the guy that's talking, not me. He's like, I'll say 50. He's like, I'm 51 or 52, right? The average guy lives to 75. So I'm here and I have this much life and I want to do this much of stuff. So now I have to reevaluate, and my focus is those things, is getting all these things done in this amount of time, because I no longer have the time that I had back then, right? I got less time ahead of me, more time behind me. So now I have to figure out, what do I want to do in that short period, in my next 25 plus years, God willing, right? And when you really think about that, it's like, man, 25 more summers. And within those 25 years, things happen, shit happens. How do you get that much stuff? How do you get that much stuff in a short amount of time? Focus. Reevaluate your life. I'm always looking for the meaning of life. I'm always looking for things that matter to me. Anyway, have a blessed one. I got things to work on, and I will make another video soon. Have a blessed one. Red out.